Club.
Podcast.
Austin
Culture.
Club.
Podcast.
So here we are in the middle of South by Southwest, in the heart of Austin, Texas, the heart of the East Side, somewhere off 11th, 12th, Springdale, Chacon,
Rosewood?
deep in the Rosewood.
Deep in the Rosewoods.
I don't know what buses run through here. It used to be the old 300, 320. Now
The
they
12.
changed the things.
The 4?
The 4. They changed the routes. I don't know what goes on anymore. It's me, Ruben, with Mary and producer Julian. Once again,
Yo.
no guest.
Solo.
No.
We got enough guests in the city
guests.
right now.
Whole town is
Yeah.
full to the brim.
We kind of jam packed the last season or so with
Yeah.
guests.
That
We
girl
felt
from
lonely.
the Last of Us was that Cenote?
That was a
Bella
lie.
Hadid,
What?
First of all,
Bella Sebastian.
you said Bella Thorne, and now you're saying Bella Hadid. I think her name is Bella Ramsey.
Bella Sebastian.
She's also pretty young. Is she like a kid?
She
or
was like
is
a
she
little
like
kid. She was
18?
wearing a Miller Lite hat, and she might have been a little bit of glitter.
Seriously? The child wearing a Miller Lite hat?
This text is full.
Well, I feel like she's got to be like. She looks 12, but she's
like
actually
29.
Yeah, it was like she's like
You know?
25 or something.
Like she voted for fucking Obama in 20.
What? Like that
20.
she's that old, like she was able to vote for Obama.
Yeah. It's like Zach's picture.
So she remembers 9/11? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like Zach's fedora picture of him in the fucking
Yeah, that
Obama.
fedora
Yeah.
remembers 9/11.
Obama was still president, so
It was a different time.
it was a different time
I was
for
like,
sure.
was he a jazz musician at the
I
time?
don't even know. I was like, is he in a ska band? And he never told us. Like, it's like a whole history of him.
Is that like a senior photo? I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't even know.
It does look kind
Like
of
a
like
glamour
senior
shot?
photo.
Yeah,
like,
it was like-
Like,
it's
who took that?
he's in the theater department, and
Someone's like
a
telling him, you could be a model. And then he's like, I'm 5'6".
fedora
And you're like,
model.
well,
Short Kings.
yeah, short king model is like, is there such a thing?
When I open my Short King modeling agency, there will be.
There you go. You
So-
already got a long list. Of
We got a lot of Short Kings.
I will say this. If VH1 ever brings back like Rock of Love or Daisy of Love or any of those love shows, Zach would be the best fucking guest possible. Contestant.
You think so?
I can
Yeah,
see
why
that.
not? He's like,
He's got a love.
he's got a lot of love. Zach of Love.
That's the name of the show.
Yeah, it'd be
Zach
great.
of Love.
Short King of Love? What do you want?
I don't know. I don't know about this concept.
I don't see, this is the problem. You gotta, I need you as an American woman
To open
to open your mind to Short King of Love.
the possibility of the Short Kings out
Yeah.
there.
We'll get like 4 or 5 short kings, and they're competing with a bunch of tall girls. They're like, kind of like a MILF Manor kind of thing.
Well, I feel like at that rate, it's like dependent on whether or not she's like willing to even entertain the Short Kings out there.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Like, Mary's got
6'2",
some height.
I'm a model, I'm here to find my short king of love. You know?
Well,
yeah.
you gotta be mindful because I got a couple inches on my boots here, but
Yeah.
if you wear heels, then you gotta anticipate. They can't just be a few inches taller. They gotta be
They gotta be
like
jack
4
size.
inches taller,
I mean,
right? Is
like-
there a rule of thumb,
For a Short King?
for short, in terms of how you determine whether or not the height is okay on a dude? You're like, this guy's tall enough.
Mary's really picky.
I'm really, really picky.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So I'm 5'9", and everyone who's 5'7" to 5'9", they all say that they're 5'10". No one...
Yeah.
And people who are 5'10", they say that they're 6 foot.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, I'm like, if you're really 5'10", that's fine. But I've shown up on a date where a guy said he's 5'10", and I'm taller than him. And I'm like,
Oof.
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, don't lie
Don't be
about it.
playing about it,
Yeah.
especially when you're adamantly trying to see that person in person,
Right. Yeah.
you- if you're like, oh, I'll just be talking to this girl, whatever, just to make myself feel good,
yeah. It's just be honest. I know Jack's dating profile said 5'4", you know? And like he owns it, and that is a true short king.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in his mugshot, I thought he was 5'6".
Well, whatever.
Ah.
However, whatever height he is, he owns
I was
it.
about to say. I was like, I feel like I could.
The
I could
mugshot,
believe
though,
he's
was-
5'4". I
But with
think he
the
is
mullet,
5'6".
I mean, obviously he's 5'6".
Yeah, it gives a couple
Yeah.
inches.
And I was
The
like,
mullet.
he had a little fluff going. It was
Yeah.
the Joe Dirt style kind of
He
added
had
to
just
everything.
washed his hair the day before.
Yeah.
Nice.
I loved it. It
Wow.
was beautiful.
While he was out hiking too.
Hiking out
like,
there,
you know?
nature.
He washed it in the springs.
Oh, okay. There you
Using
go.
some berries, some leaves he found.
I feel like he looked like a skinny, like a malnourished Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah.
out there.
Like a
Like
tincture.
just
Like he made a
bathing.
tincture to bathe
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
Like I got my own tincture. Like I said, okay, this is cool. Yeah.
That's what the cops found on him. They found the tincture.
Oh, that was his tincture. Like they're
Yeah.
thinking this is drugs. I was like, nah, man.
Nah.
That's what I bathe in the river with. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, chicks dig that. See, that's like so granola that it's unbelievable.
See, I'm in that like kind of realm of like I'm tall, but I'm not like actually 6 feet tall. So like I tend to just be honest and say that I'm 5'11", but like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm 5'11 and a half.
Yeah.
So it's like just to get closer.
See, I mean, if you said you were 6 foot, I'd almost say yeah.
I would believe you.
See,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
these boots, I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
Because I am tall. And
Yeah.
sometimes people forget that I'm tall, and they're like, "Whoa, you're tall." I'm like, "I know, I'm 6'4".
You're 6'4".
Yeah.
I was like, are you taller than Dan?
No, he's like 6'6".
You know, it's like so weird. I guess it's just because I work downtown, but like I've been seeing like this last week, I saw Pete 3 times, like just biking around downtown. I tried to shout his name one time, and he like looked around, but he couldn't see
Oh, that's
me.
where he went and buy those camouflage pants.
And then I saw Tall Dan right by the Google building earlier this week when I was working my last shift of the W. It was so
he
funny.
walking his dog?
He was, and I was like,
Of course.
I was like smoking in my car right before like I was leaving for the day, and so like I was like smoking. He's like right there, like literally right there. And I was like about to roll the window down and be like, yo, what's up, Tall Dan? But I was like mid hit, so I was like, I don't want to
I don't
like
wanna
open the
fucking
window
do
and
it.
just
Yeah, it's a
blow
lot
a
of
bunch of
work,
weed
yeah.
onto him, and he's like, like this is kind of
Oh
abrasive.
shit, this fucking crazy ass motherfucker out here smoking crazy.
Then he might not even like notice like who I am in the car and stuff.
Oh, I ran into Tall Dan's ex-girlfriend Brittany today. She was at work. and I
Oh,
did not
is she
recognize
tall?
her at all. Yeah, she's super tall.
Tall
Yeah.
Brittany.
Yeah, she's really
she's
tall.
Brittany. She's actually pretty cool.
Does he
We like
only
her.
date tall
Yeah.
women?
No one knows.
Well, I want to say
He might.
should, but
He might.
I feel
Which-
like he would match really well with like a tall woman.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
she's
they look
super
good in
tall.
pictures
She's
and
taller
stuff,
than
yeah.
me.
Like
yeah, she's she's definitely
She was like maybe 6 feet.
like a legit 6 foot
Damn.
girl.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like he'd be good with like a tall Euro blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not,
she's kind of
not necessarily
this.
blue eyed, but like
Yeah.
don't have to go Aryan on
I'm
it.
not saying like a super spy or anything like that.
So someone started a rumor about Tall Dan this week.
Oh
that
shit!
That he slept with a certain VC regular.
Oh what?
So this is so annoying. So I was like totally scandalized by this, right? I was
Yeah,
like, damn,
yeah.
Tall Dan. All right. And then
But
it
that's what they
turns
said
out
that there was like public affection. I thought.
well, that might have been an embellishment. Turns out this VC regular was just really drunk, and he brought her home because she was too drunk and made her sleep on his couch. He's just like good guy.
Good
Tall
guy,
Dan.
Dan. No, I get that vibe from him, and like
Yeah.
I feel like that's like not done enough. Like what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people slumped over on a bar. Like
Whoa,
even
whoa,
if
whoa.
it's
Some of us
dude-
like sleeping at the bar.
but it's not. It's probably frowned upon. I mean, at VC, you think they frown upon people
Yes.
sleeping at the bar?
Yes.
Well, not other people. Me?
So y'all, I mean, you get you're falling asleep everywhere.
People let me sleep at the bar.
Well, it's not really sleeping. It's like a doze.
Thank
it's like
you.
a brief
Yeah.
doze.
That's kind of not off a little. It's been. I mean, I don't know. Tall Dan, good guy. All
He's
right,
a good guy.
he's a good guy.
It's annoying.
He should get some action though. I feel like for being that good, like
Yeah. Well, I think he does secretly. We just don't know about it.
he's very like low key
yeah,
about it.
he's got like some hinge girlfriend we don't know about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the secret girlfriend.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
I'll internet detective later on this.
But like you know,
Internet
I
attention.
also definitely see him being on Hinge. I don't know what it is about like millennials and like Hinge, but I feel like it works.
It
like,
works better for
works
us.
better for
yeah.
that. It's more like Match.com. Like
It's not as cheesy as Match though.
no, I
Here's
agree.
My thing
I
is like
agree.
when I got on dating apps, I was like, I'm too old for Tinder. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to go into a date with the expectation that I have to hook up with this person.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
so Hinge, so then that leaves you with Hinge or Bumble, and Bumble is like for people with real jobs, like tech jobs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? I work hard.
You know what I mean? It's for like young professionals. Like there's just
Yeah.
a little like the guys in there are a little juicier.
Mhm.
Hinge seems to have more of like
Your average Joe.
Less fish pictures or more fish pictures? Or?
it's about the same. I can't get rid of the fish pics.
Dude,
They're
yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, we're Central Texas. It's
Yeah.
people getting fish.
Less, I would say Hinge has less boat pics because
Oh, okay.
these Bumble boys, they all have a picture of them on a boat. So, like I know someone with. I don't have a boat, but
Yeah.
I know someone with a boat.
Yeah,
Is what
no.
they're trying to.
What's going on with real
communicate.
Texas? I feel like
Real?
Austin says this is all real Texas, but now I'm starting to think that real Texas is just Dairy Queen and Whataburger.
And saltwater fishing.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Dude.
we do love saltwater
I
fishing.
did get on Bumble in South Padre. Or no,
Ooh.
not South Padre.
Galveston?
Yeah. I was
Oh.
like, I could live here, and then I got on Bumble, and I was like,
You're like,
"Mm,
no.
I don't know about it. I don't
Yeah,
know
the
about
options
that."
were not very
Yeah.
great down there.
That's shrimp country.
There was no catches down in South
No,
Padre.
there were a lot of Republican divorcees.
Oh wow.
Oh man, that's my favorite kind. I got a
Republican
gun
divorce.
safe. Don't worry, you won't be feeling uncomfortable in my house.
Yeah.
Gun safe, gun
Gun-
room,
Gun room.
gun controlled, air conditioned controlled gun room.
Well, that's dude, in Texas. You don't need a gun room anymore. It's open carry.
I know.
You don't even need it. You didn't even.
But
need
the
a
gun
license
room
for
is
your
kind of like
bazooka.
it's like the male trophy case nowadays, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like in the old, like for example, if you live in the Midwest or up north, like where Keegan and them are from,
hmm
they have like a couch in the basement with a TV and
Like
a bunch
a bar.
of Green Bay Packers
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
on the wall. But here in Texas, that room is like a bunch of guns,
A
and,
longhorn head.
like, yeah, and maybe like a picture of Kevin Durant in a UT jersey, or maybe Ricky Williams.
Dude, yeah. That.
Maybe Applewhite. Well, who made
I always
Applewhite?
forget that Kevin Durant was like a UT alumni. One time he came to an
Man,
event
we love him.
at AT&T. This is like when I was first starting there too, and I guess they were just like trying to celebrate that he went to the school, but like he like came out from back of house, like because I was staying back of house, so he comes in, and they're like, and we just wanted to like make sure everybody like give a warm welcome to Kevin Durant, like UT alumni Kevin Durant, and like when they say UT alumni, he was like, ugh. He's like, I went here for like fucking
It was like
a month.
year. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, it's like he went there for like no
He was here for a
time.
year, but I don't know if he went to class for that whole year.
No.
No, of course not, dude. Why would you?
But he did meet Rich Kleiman here.
Who's that?
So Rich Kleiman was his college roommate in the
Huh.
dorms, and Rich Kleiman is like probably the fifth most powerful person in basketball.
What?
He's been Kevin Durant's personal business manager, and
Did he just get the title because he was his roommate?
yeah, basically. So Rich Kleiman, like
Nice.
he's the
Nice.
one when he left the Golden State Warriors, everybody knew it was happening because Kleiman moved to New York earlier and bought all his property and stuff, and they were like, Durant's moving, it's because Kleiman moved. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kleiman, had made a statement before he got traded to Phoenix. He didn't say much, but he said change or something, and then it's like, oh shit, Kleiman spoke, it's over. Whatever Rich Kleiman says is just like a fucking, and like, he's invested like a whole bunch of Durant's money in like different stocks and like whatever, and like they've made like a shit ton of money supposedly. So like, him
Damn.
and Durant, Kleiman's like one of the greatest businessmen. I don't know.
Do you think
Durant's-
they ever kiss each other?
See, there's an interesting story about that, but I do know the guy that runs
Like
one of my
Birdman and
fantasy
Lil
football
Wayne?
leagues dated
Uh-huh.
the girl that Durant dated when he was at UT,
Oh, really?
like after Durant.
Ah,
It was doomed, but he did date her for about a year or two.
Okay.
Durant's
interesting.
ex.
I bet she feels bad now.
Man, I don't think so. She's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would be like, I could have tried a little harder. Like,
You know, you're like that good looking. You're like, yeah.
But you're like destined to be with a rich dude, like no matter what, if you're that chick.
Yeah, that's
She's dating my
true,
homeboy,
too.
and he's not even rich. He's like a school teacher, but he's a really good guy. So I think she kind of did that for a little bit.
She's just like, oh, this is my good guy
like,
era.
this is great, but now I'm gonna leave you for Keanu Reeves or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've been the good guy.
I'm gonna let you go on.
Good guy
to greener
face.
pastures. Yeah. Like we had fun, but you too fine for me, so you just go and live a better life. You know.
Yeah, that now I've entered my like evil phase, or what do they call it? My
Your fuckboy era.
Are you gonna dye your hair blonde like Joey and call yourself Ace?
I was gonna say villain era.
Are you gonna be like Ace here?
No, I can't be Ace. I will get a haircut, but
I'm
like
actually gonna get a haircut too soon. I think.
You have been saying that for months.
I know, but
I
I don't trust just anyone to cut my hair.
Oh, see, I have like the opposite thing. My thing is like I would just wait until the very last minute until I get fed up with my hair, and I go to Great Clips to have one of those like old ladies cut my hair for like less than $20.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Sick, dude.
I don't trust Great Clips.
Well, you can't trust them. They're not gonna do a great job, dude. I've never had a good haircut from Great Clips.
But it's hair grows back. It's
Like
fine.
I mean, it says Great Clips in the name. It should be a great haircut.
Well, they're partnered with Supercuts, and they don't have Supercuts
God
there.
damn, you're right. Supercut doesn't ever give you a supercut.
So when I was a kid, my mom took me to this place called Cost Cutters to get my hair cut.
Man, it's like the Costco of hair fucking places.
Let me tell you, this Russian lady was cutting my hair, and I couldn't understand a word she was saying.
I think she would speak Russian.
And she asked me a question, and I was like, yeah. Well, apparently, she asked me if I wanted bangs.
That I was about to ask. I was like, "Do you
Yeah.
want the bangs?"
She gave me bangs, and like I have
The Russian
I
bangs
have
are
a really bad cowlick,
cute.
so it did not look cute.
Oh no! Shit.
And this is why I spend way too much money on my hair now. Is like
you're
from my
traumatized.
trauma. Yeah.
Did you cry?
Yeah, if a lady messed up my hair that bad, I'd probably like just get buzz cuts.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the thing about being a guy that you're kind of like we can just like, oh, this is fucked up. This is go shorter.
yeah, but like I used to get buzz cuts, and I feel like now I just like I can't just be like that dude who's like, oh, you know what, like I don't want to deal with this, so I'm just gonna get a buzz cut, because then like I don't know, buzz cuts look like shit, like, you know what I mean? It just looks like you're some fucking weird, like you're like a military dude, but like you're just lazy, like, you know what I mean? Like
That's
you're
my
like,
favorite part of Bottle Rocket when he's like at
Yeah.
the Mexican bar. He's like,
Yeah.
hey man, you in the military?
Yeah.
Nah, I just wear my hair like this.
yeah. He does have the military cut, dude.
Yeah.
I just wear my
See,
hair
I want to
like
get it
this.
topped
That's so
out like
stupid.
that, but like, I my haircut's normally like scissor cut, short on the sides, a little longer on the top.
Yeah.
That's how I usually like to
I
go
mean,
about
it's
it.
nice if I can find somebody with scissors. But
We'll find you somebody. We'll get
I
somebody.
actually
we'll
have
get
a stylist. I just need to talk to her.
Why
I
don't we
haven't talked
get
to
her on the show and she could talk about styling while she styles your hair?
She was actually our last guest, Amy Long.
Oh, okay. So she can
cuts my
come
hair.
back.
Yeah.
She can come back.
and talk about cutting my hair. But then she's just be just dissing me the whole time. Like, this Mexican fucking his hair is like, god damn.
They probably wouldn't like us cutting Mexican
no.
hair on this floor.
Oh man, the whole place.
It
would be
does
like,
have barbershop floor
It
vibes,
does,
though.
yeah. This chair is a total like
Actually,
barbershop
Yeah,
chair.
there you go.
This might have been a barbershop quartet kind of spot. Man. Shit is saying.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Topics.
So, yeah, I was like, so wait, we topics? We do topics?
Of course. Welcome to the South by Southwest special edition topics. South by Southwest edition of the Austin Culture Club podcast. South by
Yeah.
Southwest sponsors us.
Do it?
No,
Spiritually.
not at all. Man, you know what? Fuck South by. Oh, sorry. I actually like South by. I'm not gonna. Get all
We
negative.
want to be invited as podcasters next year. Come
We
on.
should be invited this year. We had
should
enough
have
clout.
been. We got the
I,
clout.
I have an idea, but I'll tell you after the show because I don't want everybody to know my idea.
Gotcha.
Oh,
All
oh.
right. We hush hush.
We
here.
are a little lazy about signing up for stuff. We probably could have signed up. Like, this is probably a thing.
Is that what it is? Like you sign up to be invited? Oh, dude, that obviously is how it is. You sign up to be invited.
Well, the
and
podcast's a
then-
little different than the bands, you know. I feel like, but the bands are all
Yeah.
signing up too, except for like the ones that are known.
Well, we also roll like pretty deep in the crew, so like, it's kind of hard. I feel like we in the times we've gotten invited to stuff, it's been great because like they're like carte blanche on whoever you bring, whatever. But it's usually like one time we got invited to a yoga event, and then we got invited to the Texas Archive thing.
Yeah,
and that's
that
cool.
was fun, yeah.
It's cool, but like I feel like we could be invited to like.
We should use this
more
podcast to get into more
podcasting
parties.
events.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
You use the clout.
Tom Segura should be inviting us to his house.
That would be cool. I mean, like at least Danny Brown. Like we could get Danny Brown in here.
He's playing tonight. No, tomorrow night.
Oh, really? No, I was like for free, right?
Doc
For
Martin's
free?
party, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Honestly.
I think it's on Rainy somewhere. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, it's at Clive Bar.
Oh, okay. Word. I have to like go back and re-listen to it, but I will say that I think his last album, Atrocity Exhibition, is probably like top 10 rap albums for me.
Okay.
I think it's definitely his best album.
So does he live in Austin now?
Yeah, he lives here. He does the Danny Brown show.
Yeah, as part of the Segura podcast group, right?
So
Whatever it's called.
and they do like the way that they have their studio set up is like you walk into one like bay and it's just like like I guess if this was one of the booths, one of the sets, it's like set. So it's like YMH, Two Bears, the fucking Dr. Drew show they have, and then Danny Brown. But he's like the newest show, so like he just moved here, I think, with them to do that show.
Yeah.
But it's cool because he did a show on what was it, HBO or Comedy Central or something like that, one of those. So he's like, it's not like he's like foreign to being a comedian or something.
Yes.
Which is like cool because like he's not like Freddie Gibbs, where like Freddie Gibbs does like comedy shows, but like he's not
I saw the
comedian,
cocaine
like,
comedy show he's doing on Friday.
I thought it was Saturday. It was a
Saturday? Oh, I
Something
can't
like that.
tell.
I want to see it, but like I just feel like he like he hosts it, but he's not a comedian.
Well, I've seen him as a rapper, but I've never seen him as a comedian, so I don't know much about
he's
that.
one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah,
dude.
me too.
He's so fucking good.
He was
but,
great.
like,
I mean, but I don't know much about his comedy show, what comedians, or if he's just hosting it, or
yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't know if he's even saying jokes, really. Or
it's one of the only even like comedy events during South by that I know is like kind of big. Like I don't even
there was
what
that
is even
band
going
show.
on. But what else is going on for like
That,
music wise?
They were doing the van thing.
Is it Van House? Like the Van?
It was
House?
it was down south at one of those places.
Far
It
out?
was called Eric Andre was there.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
fucking Brian Posen was there. A whole shit ton of comedians.
Yeah, I saw Terry Crews did some event where like he played a character from
Idiot. He played himself.
Yeah, he played
He
himself.
played the mayor, Camacho.
But
I mean, the
bar,
president, Camacho.
it was some bar on West 6th that they did the event at. That was pretty interesting. I've been really like off of the loop of like knowing what's happening with South by this week.
I feel like I was talking to some people who like are also music nerds, and we really all are kind of like, there's a lot of bands that we don't mind not seeing, but there's nothing that's really like drawing me out like in past years where like I fucking have to go see this band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like this is the band. This is something different. This is something new.
Like they're gonna be it's like a performance you don't want to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, and if there is a band that's like that, it's a local band. Like I feel like this is Die Spitz' like coming out party. Like they're
Oh my
fucking
God,
blowing
dude.
up.
Yeah.
Die Spitz, dude. I just went through a whole thing today with some craziness, dude. Like I don't even know like if I want to talk about it because like it's honestly some fucking insane shit and that like I would have never thought would have happened, but like it involves those girls that happened today. It was like one of Iconoclasm.
Yes.
So Cameron, that band is my buddy Cameron, who's been on the show.
Yeah.
And then the drummer is a guy named Tim. I won't say his last name. And then the bassist is named Henry. And the Tim, the drummer, like I've known this guy since like middle school, and like he's had like some, I don't know, like mental problems. I'll say, just like to put it like lightly. And like so he kind of goes off the deep end occasionally. Like one time he lived like Harry Potter style under our stairway in like a little broom closet when I lived in Hyde Park, and he had a whole breakdown back then.
Okay.
But so though I got like the reason why I interrupted is because he apparently like I guess went and attacked them on social media. He freaked out because Ben, my buddy Ben, he was doing a showcase at Far Out.
Yeah.
And he was on that, so he put Iconoclasm on that showcase.
Yeah.
And I guess he just flipped out or something. He had some kind of thing crazy.
Why would he flip out on those girls? They're all they're young as shit, dude.
I have no. He basically thinks that something is they're associating something about his band with their band, and that he thinks that they stole their name via lyrics in his band, lyrics that he's written in his band or something. He's not all there, but he it's a whole thing. There's he went after them
too far?
Yeah, he went too far. He one attacked Far Out Lounge. So he was mobbing them on social media. He's just saying a bunch of crazy stuff and just, you know what? Some people they create narratives in their head, and then they just go off. He's
kind of mentally unstable, then, for sure.
Yeah. So he created these scenarios that are completely just they make no sense, and then he
I know the guy that runs Far Out, and he's just a laid back dude. He's probably what the fuck is this about?
He was getting blown the fuck up yesterday. Literally, apparently every 10 minutes he was blowing up the account on Instagram and Facebook and saying a bunch of crazy shit. And then to Die Spits, he directly messaged the band page and said a bunch of crazy shit. And now they're parents are involved, and so this they think it's threats, he was threatening them or something.
Oh my God.
And so, but just
he probably went too far. It looks like.
Well, and it's funny because that now he's always been on my buddy Cameron's always been on the seesaw on whether or not he wants to be in the band with him anymore. But I think Iconoclasm.
This might be over.
Iconoclasm's now over, and a new band is emerging without Tim.
Yeah, he's. I mean,
but it's talk about Die Spitz. It's weird because it's just he's honestly having known him, he's not liberal or progressive or in the past been supportive of women bands and stuff. But the things that I read. Huh?
He wants to ban women?
No, no, just the female bands.
He went crazy,
but too
far.
I just the things I read were just so crazy. But and now, I hope that they're all good, and I hope that they're they don't think that anything's actually any bad things could possibly
you
come
gotta
from
take
that.
it serious because nowadays things are so fucking serious.
No, I agree because if you don't take if you don't take stuff like that seriously, even if you're a local band, if you don't take that if you're a bigger band, social media messages, you might not even see that shit. But if you're a local band, I can understand where that kind of it's kind of it can freak you out, and then
he's DMing them crazy shit.
Yeah, and they're I guess maybe just a little uneasy and unsure about whether or not it'll bleed into real life or something. I don't think that I know him, and I think it's mostly just an in his head thing.
That motherfucker needs to get it together though.
Soon, hopefully.
Oh my God, that's so sad for him, for the band too. I mean,
nah, I know. But and I hope.
But
that,
this is this is their big South by before they go on tour with Abel and the Stiffers.
Exactly,
and they're blowing the fuck up.
That's what I was gonna say. I was they I know they have shows this week, so I hope that they have a great week and they play all the shows and they don't feel anything bad's gonna happen.
I mean, to me, they're the best young band right now. I mean, because they're kind of on the cusp,
Yeah. No,
obviously, there's a lot of other good young bands. Porcelain's playing a lot of good gigs this week. Fuck Money's obviously a friend of the show.
Hell yeah.
We're all gonna be there. These Fuck Money shows is gonna be great because they're gonna be fucking insane as always.
Off the rocker, dude.
Yes.
I'm excited.
They're playing with Def Club at that Mirror place, which I don't know exactly where it's at.
I'm going to Houston with them tomorrow.
Oh, are you?
So I'm gonna go with them to all the shows.
Hell yeah!
Shows. It's gonna be sick, dude. I'm excited. I didn't realize tomorrow is at some warehouse.
Documentary. You forget about us.
Or maybe it wasn't a warehouse. It's just some kind of event. It's some.
I don't even know where it's at. I was gonna ask him where it's at, but I haven't asked him yet.
I want to go to the Screw
Mirror,
Shop.
It's called Mirror House.
Mirror House.
Yeah,
that one's here in Austin. That one's after. So they play, I think at Mohawk, or they play with They play at Chess Club, and then they go and play at
Mirror
House. So that's gonna be
it's
cool.
a bootleg warehouse show or something. I'm not sure where it's at.
Well, and they're playing with Def Club too. I mean,
Yeah.
Excuse me, Def Club. So I think.
And then they're Yellow Jacket Friday.
Yeah,
I think it's 6:30.
Yellow Jacket.
I have my son on Thursday,
See,
so I can't go Thursday. I'm gonna go Fridays. The Yellow Jacket. I'll be there for that one.
See, one of those shows that
Chris
they're
Creek's playing too, which is really good.
Yeah. See, I was about to say, it was like the guy. I don't know exactly who he is in Discreet, but one of the guys in Discreet, he's putting on. He's works with Resound, and he puts on a lot of shows. His name is Bad Kids Presents.
Okay. Yeah.
His like handle.
That's Yeah, they're actually. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a fucking cool guy, dude. He also does a lot of stuff. I think he works at Chess Club slightly, like sometimes, but he helps book a lot of stuff for Resound and Chess Club and Mohawk, and I think that's the thing. Some showcases
this whole
he's done.
South by is not really about out of like bigger bands. I feel like all the bands I kind of want to see are the bands that I kind of already mugger. Yeah, just like a lot of
you can
bands,
see them
what I'm talking
anytime.
about? Yeah. So I feel like there's not really much out of town. I mean, there's a couple that are. There's like that Mexican City Girl Ultra thing. She's like a singer, but that's like I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I'm not like crazy. To see
You're
that,
not going out of your way to see it.
Yeah, and there's a couple other little things like I missed Raekwon. That would have been badass at the
Museum of Graffiti.
See,
yeah. Ben went there and got his 36 Chambers and
I saw
Raekwon
that
the Chef tape.
A lot of people were there that I knew, and I was like, I should have been at that one.
I didn't even know. Dude.
I didn't miss it too. I wish somebody would have.
If I had known, I would have been there for sure, dude. Raekwon.
Well, I saw Ben had a big thing at Far Out, and doesn't he have a big thing at the Ballroom too coming up?
So yeah, he did. I was gonna go. I didn't end up going to the showcase he did yesterday at Far Out Lounge. That was pretty big. It was like 12
fucking bands.
Yeah, it was like 12 hours. 12-hour show.
2 stages, I think.
2 stages, and now I don't know. I know he does have something else this South by going on.
There's a lot going on.
No, yeah, for sure. But I know that like he was really excited about that show yesterday. So I'm glad that went all right. Even with the.
I will say this though, that this South by is like a true return because like the film was back.
Yeah.
Like there was like a lot of movie stars in town.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I mean, Keanu was in town. Tilda Swinton was in town.
Oh yeah.
Just Eric Andre.
When
did Eric Andre become like an underground hero to the mainstream hero?
Well, because the Eric Andre show is fucking huge.
No, but the underground, we loved him. But now I feel like every normal person I know loves Eric Andre.
I was just reading today about how he dated Emrata.
Yeah.
And did you see that photo she took of him where he's naked?
I did not see that.
He's like, so he's lying on a couch and he's naked and he's got a glass of red wine in his hand. And then she's taking the photo, but then there's a mirror and she's like probably naked or like wearing panties or something. Yeah. And like apparently the photo went totally, people like lost their minds over it. I mean, she put a little like emoji over his junk or whatever. But I saw the photo and it's fucking hilarious.
Well, he's always stripping too.
Yeah, no, he's always getting naked.
Isn't that what he does at the end of all of his shows? He's like he gets naked.
Did you watch his movie?
The newest one with Tiffany Haddish?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that one was.
So
I rewatched it the other day. It's so fucking funny, dude. Like when she's going around like asking the people like, "Have you seen my brother?" And he's like, "You're in this picture with him." Like, like she played that role so fucking well.
Yeah, she did
dude.
amazing.
I love that pink Cadillac too.
Yeah. But the opening scene where he's like working at the car wash.
Oh yeah. And then the section comes. Oh, that's my crush from high school, dude.
You gotta help me.
Yeah, you gotta help. That was actually, I feel like they did a really good job, like giving it a good storyline.
Yeah. No, they did. It
played out really well. I feel like.
I don't know. I just feel like he's gone like completely mainstream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great for him, but it's just like so weird because like he was like a,
alt comedy.
Yeah.
Hero.
Like the Eric Andre show was like, nobody really watched it except for like a few of us, like old Hannibal
wild
heads,
wild motherfuckers. No, I mean I get it. Like I know a lot of people like Not a lot of people like it. Like, especially when
He
I was
on
in
Two
high
Broke
school.
Girls.
When I was in high school, people would be like, "Oh yeah, like everybody loves the Eric Andre show." But like, if I was probably like thinking about it like realistically, I feel like it was more of just like, "Oh yeah, like it was a popular thing to like when I was in high school," and like, yeah, most people probably seen some of it, but like you know, it was just like, "Oh, Eric Andre, oh, I've seen some of that. That's funny. Like, you know, it's cool."
Yeah.
But they haven't. It's like they haven't really watched the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. Like he's like the biggest celebrity of this like South by in a way.
Well, all he has to do is
He was at Try
Ice
Hard
Spice.
and Nickel City and stuff.
Imagine if he went and tapped Ice Spice, dude. He'd fucking skyrocket.
There's some truth to that.
I mean, did Pete Davidson get with Ice Spice, dude? I feel like she's.
I have no idea.
I don't know what Pete's up to these days.
I don't know.
I saw a headline about him getting with some other fam. I think it was Ice Spice. I'm not sure.
I've been saying that this has been a return of film South by.
Yes.
Like it's like a lot of HBO Max House and
Yeah.
all this other bullshit.
Did you see The Nuns?
What?
There's this new show coming on Peacock. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about nuns.
Is it called The Nun?
And they had people dress up like nuns, and everyone was like, "Oh, look at these nuns at South by." Well, Erica Nix was one of the nuns.
Oh my god, that's totally awesome. Oh, I know. Like they had like a little Yellow Jacket house somewhere.
Yeah.
Show.
Oh, I
in-
can't
I don't
wait for
know.
that show to come
Because
back.
the Yellow Jacket's coming back
Yeah.
March and blah blah. Everybody's just pushing their shows,
Yeah.
which is good. I mean, I feel like disposable income is back.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Let's build a transformer robot here.
Did you guys see the Porsche building they built on Congress?
No.
Like, it's right across from the Frostbank Tower. I saw it like last week when it was going up, and it was just like an empty ass fucking lot, like a parking lot. Now there's a fucking massive like purple Porsche building there. I was like, this is like I guess like I don't know. I haven't seen like a lot of other things
it's
like
the
that at South
return
Park,
of
but yeah.
disposable income.
Yes.
Exactly. They're just
Which
Porsche
is
just
good. I
throwing
mean,
money.
Austin loves this shit. This is what we want.
Yeah.
People spending their money here, going
the tech
crazy.
companies going wild.
Oh my God! Look how great we are. The weather's been fantastic.
It's been so nice, but then like it's overcast all the time. It's
But-
like nice outside, but it's overcast.
This is where the real money hits the ground. Friday.
Oh, okay.
Friday is St. Patrick's Day,
Oh shit,
Spring
it is,
break.
dude.
South by Southwest, and the first day of March Madness, or the second day of March Madness.
Oh shit.
So that
dude.
is like the drinking day of drinking days.
And
Can't
Austin's already a drinking town.
I know, with 1 million people already here. Awesome. So this is when we're gonna see our cops, EMS, and everything get pushed to the fucking
To the limit, push it
Yeah.
to the
so,
limit.
are we doing
limit.
topics? Or are we
Yeah,
just
I'm sorry. We got
Well,
we
South
s-
by that was
South
a long
by is
South,
the topic.
That
I
was a
know.
long
I
South
know.
by
So
South by.
I still got more
I just
South by
wanted to
stuff.
mention two things. One, supposedly overdoses are down this year for spring
Ooh, okay.
compared to last year.
That's good.
Also, I want to give a shout out to the Nice Project who put the Narcan vending machine at Cenote. I think
That
this
is
is the third.
pretty
I think this
fucking
is their
badass.
third one that they have in town.
Are those is the like the Narcan like actually is it like completely free?
Yeah.
yes.
That's crazy. I say I thought I saw it and like the free sign in the photo, but like I was like, what? That's like how it should be really.
Yeah.
Like it should be that accessible.
That's the whole point. Is like if you're like somewhere near downtown, because we're close to downtown,
Yeah.
and something's going wrong, you can just
Well,
if-
that's the thing is I had given some Narcan to Alan, who
Yeah.
owns Lowdown Lounge,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Keegan had to use it this weekend
somebody
people, two
at the
different
lounge?
people.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess,
like tourists from South by that went to the
Yeah.
lounge? Wow.
and there's a
Damn.
lot of there's just still a lot of street activity around that whole area too, and there's
Yeah.
so it's a good thing to have in that neighborhood in general. I feel.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I didn't even know that they had like 'cause that's like a solo project that they're just
It's called the
vending
Nice Project. They
machines.
did one in South Austin first.
Okay.
I forget exactly
It's
where
this
is that.
woman that runs it. Her name is M. And,
Okay.
And then she just has like people that help her like set up the machine. But
Yeah,
then
and
once it's
maintain
set
'em.
up, she comes out every day and checks on it and stocks it and
Nice.
stuff. She's a badass. It's really
That's
cool.
what's up.
Yeah.
See, I mean, that's like I really actually still need to actually give her the merch, but like there's a lady that does those vending machines here in town, and they just like put arts like and craft stuff in the vending machines. And It's
Yeah.
like local artists and stuff. I think she has like a slot there for an art can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's free, but like I was like when I saw that vending machine, initially that's what I thought. I was like, oh, maybe she like has like
Same
vending
people,
machines just for Narcan now. But like that's cool that it's like I feel like that's like a growing thing across the country is like vending machines for like multi-purposes.
Yeah.
It's not just snacks,
Well, the
y'all.
comedy club has one with like vapes and shit. in
Yeah,
it.
and yeah, the one over at
That's
fucking
true.
Creek and Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget
That's
it.
convenient as fuck.
Yeah.
Though. Like I mean, like you know,
No, that's smart. That's really smart.
Because people are always like, oh, I wish I could get some.
I need an E-bar right now. Like give
Exactly.
me my elf bar, dude.
Yeah, I need an elf bar.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it's just fantastic, especially because of the East Side. You know what I mean? It's like we need. I don't know. There's a lot going on, especially during South. Every weekend, there's a lot going on in this town.
Yeah, there's always tourists coming here to party. So
Yeah. This is always going to be a destination town
Yeah. No,
for that
sure.
kind of stuff. So as we've been talking South by, everybody loves Austin. It's great times, you know.
It's a Goldilocks time.
But I don't know, man. I feel like
You don't buy it?
I love this South by, but I kind of feel like there's so much construction.
Dude.
There's so much things happening here, and there's too many people drunk on scooters.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see that too.
Dude, did you see that
Those construction sites are
that
really
there was
messy.
a guy who was like riding his bike down the street and a fucking board fell and hit him on the head and killed him from
Yeah.
a construction site?
Over by UT.
What?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
by UT, and he was a
What?
father. He has like a kid.
Holy
Like, it's
shit,
fucked
dude.
up.
And especially he's like biking to work or like
Yeah,
you know
he was
biking.
just
And the
like-
construction sites are everywhere. It's
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
like down by UT or here or downtown.
Well, there
They're
was
all over the
There
fucking
was that
city.
day that we were coming when we did the podcast at that hotel,
Yeah.
and it was like raining outside.
Yeah.
And there was construction debris fucking falling off
Falling
of
off of the
buildings
building?
that day because it was super windy.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it
And
was
there
super
is like
windy.
there is another building that's being built right by the W too that like they don't even like keep like the gates closed for the construction site. So it's just like random shit like it's dirt and like pieces of metal and shit
Yeah.
outside the gate.
Yeah.
It's not good, dude.
I don't know. That's the only thing I'm saying. Austin's completely under fucking construction again, and of course we're here for South by, and it's just a mess, you know.
It makes it
Bring
se-
back the Dillo.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do need to bring the Dillo back. It makes it I feel like that like for other festivals that are more maybe more specifically music festivals that happen later in the year that like those festivals seem like a little bit bigger right now. Like Levitation or like Oblivion Access. Like
Yeah.
I feel like there's people that I want to see more at that than like I've even
Well,
heard
they got the new
about
Psych
at
Fest
South
coming
by.
up next month, and Oblivion
Yeah,
Access
for-
coming up
Psych
right
Fest
after
is coming up.
that. And then
Yeah.
there's still a million other things going on, like Texas Relays and the Ride of Texas Biker Rally. There's
Oh,
those things
yeah.
like bring in hundreds of thousands of people.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe we're not
biker
as
rally.
involved in that stuff, but like it brings in a shit ton.
Yeah.
Well, and like people think like, oh, it's a biker rally, like they're like whatever, they're just bikers, but
Yeah.
these are people that have disposable income.
I know.
That come to the city just to fucking spend money.
And
you know.
they're just traveling the country on
Yeah.
a motorcycle, dude. And there's so many, like especially what's the bar on the corner of South Lamar and Barton Springs?
Oh,
That-
Barton.
Saloon?
Yeah,
Barton
yeah.
Saloon.
Barton
that-
Creek Saloon or something like
That one bar fills up with so many fucking bikes, dude. It looks like there's like 100 bikers at that
Yeah.
bar anytime they come to town.
It's
It's-
fucking crazy. I don't know. So Austin's a destination town where every weekend, I mean, just because
Something's
South by leaves, we're gonna be
Yeah.
just thousands of other things going on.
Well, spring is gonna just be good until it gets too hot.
and then it's super
Yeah,
hot. Don't be all
dude.
crying, yeah.
Then I'm gonna go out of town.
But then I
Well,
can't wait.
yeah,
'cause
right.
my
Vacation.
favorite, Old Pecan Street.
When is it?
Ooh, coming up soon in May, I believe. I can see me now down at Old Pecan Street with my foot long corn dog and my
Oof.
foot long
Dude, it's
margarita strawberry.
It's corn dog day today. 99-cent.
Oh,
corn dogs at
shit.
Sonic.
You don't tell nobody right now.
You
What?
didn't
It's
see.
still
You didn't
open?
see Wyatt's Instagram story.
Oh my god, I can't believe
Still
I missed
open?
this. I should
Still
have.
open?
Yeah, they're open late, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Hope so. Man, that's some crazy stuff. All right, topics. Do you have any other topics?
No.
Yeah.
I thought you had topics.
I had the overdose topic.
It was a good topic.
What else did I have? Eric Andre photo.
Eric Andre photo.
Okay.
We talked South by. Yeah, the only
Keanu Reeves.
I did not see Keanu yet, but I'm still hoping.
he in town still.
Yeah.
John Wick 4.
Maybe he'll
Monday
come to
night.
Cenote
Oh,
for
John Wick
yeah.
4. He was here. Keanu.
Damn. I can't. For some reason, I feel like they'd be on the 5th one by now. But
Can't stop it.
How
Won't
many
stop
dogs
it.
did they kill in that franchise?
Whoa.
this
Four
is the fourth. Yeah,
dogs.
this is the 4th dog.
You gotta get revamped. You gotta get another dog kill to get hype. You know.
Because that's what pisses him off. That's why he needs
Yeah,
revenge. Because you can't fuck with his dog.
Yeah.
They're trying to prove that pit bulls aren't a aggressive species because they're always getting killed in the movie.
Oh,
Movies,
Julian,
yeah.
let me tell you the story about
Okay.
pit bulls and
Okay.
aggression. So my man friend
Mm-hmm.
has a
Oh,
pit
God.
bull, and anyway, one day we're hanging out, and Shannon texts the work group chat with a bad review on Yelp that says, "I know the owner." And she lets her pit bull just like bark all day long in her backyard, and like the pit bull tried to attack me one time, and like this whole fucking
What?
thing, right? And so I have new neighbors, and so I wrote them a letter because I thought it was them. I was like, hey, I don't like. I wish you would just like come to me if you had a problem.
Yeah,
like,
we're
here's
neighbors.
my number. Like we can be neighborly.
Yeah.
And they texted me and they were like, no, that wasn't us. Like we have dogs too, and like we don't care. Like, blah blah blah. And I was like so confused until I realized they are running an Airbnb in the little tiny house in their backyard, and their Airbnb guest
Oh, that's
was the one
person?
who wrote the review.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude?
And he's totally gaslighting me, be like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, dude, you know that you
Yeah.
had a guest that like got
That-
annoyed
yeah,
because the
by
dog
the
was
dogs.
outside barking for 20 minutes.
Weird though, because it's like they're coming to visit, and somehow they get the information that you're the owner
Right.
from
Well,
the
I
owner
have
from the
the
owner of
El
the house.
Camino parked.
Oh,
I have the Cenote El Camino parked in front of my house. So
That's-
everybody knows. Like,
yeah, that makes okay. That's
Yeah.
that's
You're
the
the
clear
Cenote
indicator.
lady.
But then it's like he's like, I'm only here for a few days, but let me fucking like.
Well, it's also like you wanted to stay in a neighborhood. You could have
Yeah.
gone to a hotel where there's no dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's you Airbnb'd yourself on the east side. Like
yeah.
Deep to it's not
Yeah,
close to
Yeah,
everything.
It's
dude.
like I don't even live in like a touristy neighborhood. You know, it's like a family neighborhood.
dude, that's so fucked, man. Fuck that guy.
I know.
That's
fucking
hilarious, though.
pissed.
How
I'm so
long was he
pissed.
there for? How long was he
Probably
there?
like 2 days the most.
Yeah, well, they called the cops on the dogs too. They were like, the cops came and they were like, "Did you call us?" And I was like, "No." And they were like, "Someone
What?
called about the dogs being out in the weather." And I was like, "It's 60 degrees outside."
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? Where'd the
They were
people
like-
come from?
They were like, "Okay, have a nice day, ma'am."
These fucking Cali people, they're like, the dog isn't in 70-degree weather
Oh
with
my God.
shades next to the pool. Like,
The dog was wearing a hoodie,
Dude.
man. I'm so sorry.
yeah.
man.
Did you see that Gucci hoodie?
Fucking poor dog.
Dude. Yeah, I was like,
Oh
poor
my
dog.
God.
He did nothing wrong. He's just being a dog.
Well, what's funny is the pit bull. Like I have 2 dogs. The pit
Mhm.
bull doesn't even bark. It's
Yeah.
my dogs that are barking. But
Oh,
it
okay.
gets like pinned on the pit bull because
Yeah,
he's a pit
because
bull.
he's out-
You know, he's got wrongly accused.
Your dogs love to bark.
He
My dogs
needs
do love to bark.
he needs Judge Judy up in there. Bring that verdict
Oh
down.
man, that was hilarious.
Prove his innocence, dude.
Good times.
Poor Raekwon.
So, are you ready for the Shangri-La after South by Southwest
When
Party.
is that Sunday?
with the free booze and the T-shirt?
What?
Yeah, when is that?
It's either Sunday or Monday. I get
Hmm.
Keegs to tell me.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go. If it's
Shangri-La.
Monday.
Dude, I like
Every year after
Shangri-La.
South by, they have this party.
Locals
you gotta
only.
show
You
your-
have to have
Locals
Texas
only?
ID to get in.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
okay.
they do like every hour on the hour like a free drink or a shot. Or something.
Well,
Nice.
Brew and
So-
Brew is doing one too. They're
Oh,
being copied.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is
all the bars kind of
Shangri-La?
closed down that night, and all the bars this is
oh
like,
yeah, because they're like, oh, we need a break. So I saw
So
Hotel
it's at Shang
Vegas.
every year, and they have a T-shirt too. It says like whatever we survived South by whatever.
Oh, okay. Is Shang one of the? Is it Shang or Austin Den who added that like back room that's in a basement?
That's Shang.
Is it Shang?
Yeah, the treasury.
What's it called? Is it a treasury?
Yeah.
I haven't been to that. No, I haven't
It's
been
awesome.
there. It looks very like quaint, like the exact speakeasy I'd want to go to.
Yeah,
you know?
it's cool, and the drinks aren't that expensive.
It's just the old hen house, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, shh. Sorry. No. New Austinites don't know what hen house is.
Hen house.
They have a good espresso martini there.
Oh, okay. Espresso.
Who are you?
What?
Are you just gonna bouge up my podcast like this?
She's the owner
Don't
of a
act
coffee
like
shop.
you would be drinking espresso martinis if you were still drinking in 2023.
Whoa! I don't need you to put the bouge finger on me when you're over here bouging it up.
Look, you drink sours. What would your dad say about that?
Ooh.
I go to secret shows in the secret parking lots of the secret people's.
And get espresso martini.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
I
just-
would do that, dude.
I just
I'm
know
bougie.
Joaquin, and he got me in.
Hey, man.
Actually, they let everybody in, don't they? You just hit the
Yeah,
button
you
or
just have to like
whatever.
knock on the door or whatever.
Something.
Oh, okay. Hey, I like living the bougie lifestyle, dude. Like, I like going out to
It's
eat
like
at
a
fancy
light or something,
restaurants.
Yes.
I had to stop hard on that. I was on like a marathon of like just hitting fancy restaurants in town, like
You're
January.
working downtown and stuff. It's right there. It's all there.
Yeah, I know, dude.
What was your favorite?
Probably like a toss up between Hopfields and Patrizzi's, because like
Okay.
I liked like the
I like both those
Patrizzi.
places.
I love
They're both
Patrice's. I love
great.
Hotfields. They have the good French fries there.
See,
Yeah.
and I did the same
That
thing at
turkey,
both
that
the places.
truffle
I got like a
oils
couple
fry.
different things, dude. Yeah,
Mhm.
the truffle fries with the I got the oysters with the fries in the bowl at Hopfields. Plus, I also got some fucking ratatouille, and then I also got some other fucking French
That's gonna be
dish,
living
dude.
fucking crazy.
But that was an expensive meal.
Start calling you baby bougie.
I would say
big
that was
bougie
the
right
better. Like I'd go a little bit more French over Italian over Patrizzi's. Like I spent about the same amount because I got all the pastas at Patrizzi's because I wanted to try them all. I try.
Did you win the lottery or something?
I've been living.
I feel
all
like
right.
the pesto one is the best at Patrice's.
Dude, the pesto one is fucking great. I have been like, especially at the brick and mortar, I've been really fucking with. They have like this bologna
Oh,
and
I forgot that you live right by the brick and
Yeah,
mortar.
dude,
I
the
was
brick and
thinking
mortar
that.
is legit.
It's probably better
good.
because do you have the Italian sausage there?
They do so my thing is that it's like
Because they got
give
rid
and
of it in the
take.
trailer.
Yeah, but it's like give and take because like the brick and mortar's cool because like they have a lot, like all of their whole menu. They have I think some extra stuff, but like at the same time, if you went to the other one, the one with Butterfly Bar, I think the portions are just a little smaller, but it's way cheaper. Like you get like a pasta dish at the brick and mortar, it's like $15, and then I think I've heard you go to the other one, it's like $7. And I would much rather pay $7 for a plate of pasta and just be like content full.
Yeah.
Versus like that other one is like you pay $15 and you're like, fuck, dude, like
Yeah.
you like want to shoot yourself because you ate too much.
Man, I'm so jealous of you now. All right. I think this is a good wrap up point.
Okay. We went
Wrap
through
it up time.
Wrap it up.
Go.
South by still going on. We'll do a little report about after South by and see how the ramifications of South by.
Ramifications.
Ramifications.
Go see Fuck Money.
Yes.
See the
Hole in the
shows.
wall. The
Hole in the
door
wall.
guy got pinned by a car
What? Like a
2
car?
nights ago. I guess
Like a car hit the front of the
like
building
a van
and pinned him?
pulled
Oh, I saw a
out.
picture of this.
A van pulled out in front of a. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Uh-huh.
But the door guy got pinned against the wall, and he's already on his 3rd surgery, and he's in the hospital. I think they're trying to raise money for him. I don't have a link on
Did
me.
they have a GoFundMe?
I believe so,
Okay.
and I feel
Damn.
bad for him because, I mean, obviously getting hit by a car
Oh,
in front of your
dude.
job.
Hole in the wall is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Vegas,
it was.
dude.
I think it's like a freak accident, but I'm not 100%. I don't really know.
No, he just ran him over on purpose.
Well, the car he had to dodge somebody else, and then he ended up
Oh.
or something. And then,
Well, like, was he walking across the street?
The door guy got pinned.
No, I know, but like, was he standing there at the door and some car just fucking like?
No, he was standing at the door and some car pinned him against the wall.
That'd be scary. Like, I'd be so fucking scared, dude. Like, it's just like you're just
It
standing there.
didn't break
and
through the wall, but it just like it rammed him against.
I
the
almost
Hey,
got
now
hit
they
by a
actually-
car on 2nd Street.
Oh shit.
Dude, right now it's traffic wars.
And
Yeah.
I almost hit somebody the other day too. Someone ran out in front of my car.
Just jumped out in the traffic.
Well,
Yeah.
all these
Dude.
fucking scooters don't stop, so it's like
Yeah, dude. I almost hit a
if you're
scooter
not paying
the other
attention,
day.
you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm
So
glad
everybody
I'm
be
past the
safe,
scooter
be
era of my
safe.
life.
Now you're in your villain era.
Yeah, now I'm in my Sportage.
Kia
Sportage
Sportage era.
villain
And everyone is be safe is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Yes.
And
Be safe,
thank
everyone.
you for supporting Austin Culture Club podcast.
We will be back soon. I
Guess
feel like
and
we never
Joey.
mentioned it, but we have sponsored Top of the Galaxy. Culture is the code. Get a discount on all your smoking needs. We haven't
Still
said
sponsored by them.
we are supposed to. They've been our sponsor for a good 2 years, and they've been good to us.
They have been so good to us.
We don't mention them enough.
We don't mention them
We
enough.
need to like go there and like
I
make a little
know.
video or something.
Get do like a little smoking
Austin
ad.
Culture.
They
in
have
Colorado
do they have like
podcast.
a CBD vape I can buy?
I think so. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. They have Delta. They have CBD.
Okay.
You know, I could get them to send us some stuff
Yeah.
too. I
Okay.
think that's probably where the conversation needs to
I love
be.
me some Delta.
We'll try
You
it on
do
the pod.
not.
Can I just pretend?
We can smoke in here.
We smoking here?